Oh my
I can't
gosh.
swallow it.
Okay, yeah, it's not supposed to look like that.
So this is Global News anchorwoman Leslie Horton.
Steering is something I didn't think I'd have to take into account.
And Leslie Horton can't cook for shit, but she keeps bringing in food and dishes for her coworkers to try. And I kind of went down this rabbit hole of finding videos where she's done this, where she's had her coworkers or a guest try her dishes. And what I found is just amazing. I wasn't able to find one video where any dish this woman has made was actually good. Let's start with the time Leslie made artichoke dip.
So this is artichoke dip. Okay, so you think that that's okay, right?
We got our man Jordan sitting on the left. His face expression is the first hint that something's about to go terribly wrong. I mean, my guy looks like a Fear Factor contestant. Jordan is looking at that artichoke dip as if it's poison.
They all got together and they sent me this recipe, and I'm gonna make you guys try it. So this is artichoke dip. Okay, so you think that that's okay, right? Is that too much for you, Jordan?
That's a lot.
And then our man Scott chimes in to basically say, what the did I get myself into? And there's actually a plot twist to the story, which will be revealed in just a moment. Next, Amber comments on the smell.
It's like vinegar or something.
I thought it smelled like a barn.
But we're not being rude. We have
No,
right to be
it didn't
nervous
work out. I'm
because it
telling you
didn't
right
work.
now.
Sorry.
This did not work out. It's artichoke
Too
dip.
much, too much. That's
So our man Jordan, who's a complete Chad, he takes the first bite.
I volunteer as tribute.
It's artichoke
too
dip.
much, too much. That's Is it edible?
And at first, I'm like, well, it's not that bad, but the vinegar.
But there's no vinegar in there.
So Leslie drops a bomb and basically lets us know that this concoction that tastes like vinegar has zero vinegar in it.
So here's what happened.
That's like all that I can taste is vinegar.
I'm fairly certain that at this moment, if Jordan had to choose between eating another bite of Leslie's food and taking the potion of despair that Dumbledore had to take in Harry Potter, I'm pretty sure he would pick the potion.
Don't make me.
Oh my
I can't
gosh.
swallow it.
Okay, so like it's got.
I'm not trying to be rude here.
It's okay. I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Oh.
It's artichoke dip, but something went terribly wrong. Okay, so first of
How are
all,
you doing that?
The vinegar burns.
There's no vinegar.
there's no vinegar. Do you think something is off?
Yes, Leslie, I think something might be off.
Like, do you think maybe the artichokes are off?
Do.
Well, okay, I didn't have a lemon, so I just cut up an orange and put that in there. How are you enjoying it, Amber?
It burns.
It was water in here.
This is kind of their fault, though, something that they should have predicted, because as a viewer of this show, I've seen several red flags from Miss Leslie over the years.
Despite all the warnings, everything we've been talking about for like a year about this eclipse, you're going to look straight into the sun.
Yeah, I'm afraid I am. Yes, I'm going to have to consciously not.
Yeah, like unless you have the glasses, they say you should not look at the sun
And
whatsoever.
you're saying you're going to struggle not
I
looking
am going to
straight
look.
at the
I'm
sun.
going to struggle to not look directly at the sun. Yeah.
It's like
Is it too late to get the glasses?
There's like everywhere is sold out.
Don't look at the sun. Don't look directly at the sun. Ever you shouldn't look directly at the sun.
Yeah. You know what?
It's like a trout going after something shiny.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
that's basically what my life is. So yeah.
Our next poor victim is country singer Paul Brandt. For this segment, she actually pulls a fork to give him to try her pie. Yeah, she just pulls the fork right from her boobs. And then Paul takes the fork and he tries the pie.
Remember, I do is what you sang to me the other day.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, see, I put a little bit of grapefruit in there thinking that would add a little.
In this next segment, they try her cheese ball thingy.
We continue our potluck picks. Today is a moment we've been waiting for. Leslie's creation. It's undercover here. This is like a magic show.
I'm going to unveil it for you.
The big
Are
unveil.
you ready with the overhead shot?
Here we go.
Over there.
We're close up. We got it. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Whoa! Is that a face?
I think it's I gotta turn it around so we can see the face.
That's like a face.
Okay, this was 10:30 last night. And then I was putting olives on it because you're supposed to put olives on it. And then I was just giddy with exhaustion, so I made a face with the olives and I made hair.
There we go.
I made hair.
What's the hair made of?
Like, what is it
Peppers?
The hair is roasted red pepper. Anyhow, so I want you all to try. There's no meat in it, Dallas.
The hair is
You've got to
nice.
explain what this is. I don't even know what this is.
What kind of cheese
It's a
is?
cheese ball.
Can I eat some of his cheese?
Variety?
You can have some, yeah.
Just-
you can have some.
Are we supposed to eat it with a pickle or what?
What is what
Like-
is
Well,
like
you
an
can have a
olive?
pickle.
I like olives.
Oh, you want it?
Yeah.
Oh, the olives have pits in them.
It smells
Sorry
like
about
pickle.
that.
Is there pickles inside
All
the
right.
cheese ball?
Okay, sorry, here.
I'm
have
going to
a-
be completely honest. I brought a glass of water. For
Yeah.
experience.
Mine's on the
I did too, actually. I just thought we should.
It's
just-
okay.
When you
pickles.
say
So-
desolation, and-
Do we have to all do this at once?
Yeah.
I wanna know
Everybody,
what's
go
it.
in.
I don't.
yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, it's salty. I like it.
So the biggest compliment that Leslie has received on any of her dishes thus far is that this one is salty.
Yeah, it's salty. It's got, it's a cheese
What is
ball. Well, it's a cheese ball.
But did you just spend an hour kneading different
a
cheeses
cheese.
together?
Well, it's got cream cheese in it. It's supposed to have
I like it.
sun-dried tomatoes in
got
it. Well,
them
no,
all. Those
those
are
are peppers because they're red and they were in a jar. So
These
I
are the
thought they were
pickles?
sun-dried tomatoes
Okay.
and olives.
Nice.
And then I put some
doable.
spices.
You mangle that pickle? You chew
Well,
this
I was
before you put
I
it there?
was trying
Go through
to
the meat
cut it
grinder.
up.
All right.
So think of it as a charcuterie board.
Yep.
Is it just cream cheese? Is that the only cheese? in there?
No, it's got some other things
No,
in it
Like what?
that were in my
Stuff
fridge.
that's going to ruin my vacation?
You just try to
By
get
the
rid of
time
stuff?
No,
Friday
yeah,
comes
it's a
around, you
little-
feeling
it
funky?
was late at night.
Yeah, I got a plan. This is disgusting, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to try some meat.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. This is good.
There you go.
I gotta
Finger
check
food.
out your knife skills over here.
Life
Okay.
has finally come together for you, Leslie.
Right? Redemption.
So now the crew has learned, I think, that Leslie cannot be trusted to make anything edible or appetizing or just anything that comes from Leslie's kitchen. But they must have had soft hearts because they give Leslie one more chance.
Pass.
I forgot that. That's probably not supposed to be there. When I borrowed this pen from my friend,
Toonies in there?
it had the parchment paper already in it, so I just
You got bro peeking in for just a second and then quickly getting the hell up out of there because I guess he's deciding that he doesn't want to die. But then he's forced back into the room.
Wait, I'm going to grab a fork here.
no, I've got a fork, a non-used fork.
Well, I'll go
paper.
we'll go cohort forking here.
Okay.
Wait, am I allowed to say?
No, you're not.
Here, there you go. Come on in. So there you go, right there. It doesn't really look cooked. It looks a little wet, but you pour water
Of course
on it.
it's wet. Let's get in there with our forks.
No.
If you pour water on it, sometimes you get some on the cake, so I didn't really think that through.
What does the balsamic vinegar doing?
It tastes like pudding.